Hi everyone, thanks for watching. I wanted to do a video today on products that I've hit pan on. So anything that has been well loved to the point where I actually have the potential to maybe finish it. Because I have so much makeup, that's very challenging to do, but I thought this would be fun as I was going through my makeup, realizing how many products, at least in the past, that I really used up till they were literally hitting pan. So let's just get started. It's random, no particular order. I'm just gonna dig on into it. Let's see. So for one of my go-to bronzers, my NYC bronzer in Sunny, I have actually well loved this and have hit pan. A nice bronzer for me to just warm up the face, not too orange, not too muddy looking. So I actually use this one a lot. It's my everyday go-to bronzer. And in the same category, quite some time ago, e.l.f. put out a blush bronzer, like a contour blush palette in this really pretty peach color, but it's the bronzer that I really use to death. Another really pretty kind of just really not too orangey and just warms, nice for my skin tone, just to warm up the entire face. So I've also hit pan on the bronzer. Not so much the blush. The blush is kind of dry to me. I don't know, super powdery, so I was never really a big fan. In terms of powders for the face, this is Rimmel's Stay Matte Powder in Buff Beige. Another really nice, finely milled setting powder that I used to set, or that I used to use a lot to set my under eye concealer and my makeup on my face. A really, really nice drugstore find, like $6 or $7. And I use that a lot. Actually, I just started going back to it more. The rest are pretty much eyeshadows. So these are eyeshadows that I kind of dig into every day. I'm going to start with the older ones because honestly, I probably have to throw some of these out. This is L'Oreal's Hip Bright Shadow Duo in Bustling. So apparently I was loving this brown shade back in the day. It's paired with like a mustard shade, but the brown shade was just a really pretty kind of all over neutral eye color. Could barely even see it on my hands. Probably something that I can get rid of. I think they still actually make those duos, although the packaging has changed. Another well-loved eyeshadow was the Pair of Shades Duo from Clinique in Perfect Couple. I have to say, I really love this. It's a taupe color that I used just as much as I used the highlight color. Really pretty brow bone shade and a really pretty just kind of taupe in that horrible packaging that shows all the fingerprints. Either way, I loved it. Trying to go in order. I actually must have loved these NYX eyeshadow palettes at one point. They did one for smoky eyes, one for brown eyes. Apparently I loved a couple of the colors in here. It looks like I really dug into the white kind of brow bone highlight here, and it looks like I loved this gray. They're so buttery and shimmery and shiny. I must have loved this gray one at one point as well because it looks like I hit pan on that one too. And along the same lines, I must have loved the Mysterious Brown Eyes palette from NYX because it looks like I used it so much I knocked the mirror off. But I must have used most of the neutral shades again. Looks like I hit pan. This one probably fell out. God, this bright green is... Whew. Hold that bad boy. I didn't hit pan on that one. But a well-loved palette, clearly. And another one from NYX was the triple eyeshadows for sexy eyes only. So you can't wear this unless you're sexy eyes, apparently. But I loved the taupe shadow in the middle. Again, super flattering, buttery. I didn't remember how much I love these shades until I started swatching them for you guys. the Wet n Wild Trios, I love these. This is the Knock on Wood palette, and I was into like a really pink kind of all over eyelid color for a while, and this top one did it for me in the Knocked on Wood palette. Love that. And then another favorite of mine are the Maybelline Eye Studio Quads. And I think it was Jaclyn Hill did a bronze eye tutorial using this color here. So of course I wore it to death after that. Such a pretty kind of rust colored shade that I definitely use to death. I have to actually put this palette away because then I get hooked on that look again, and then I do it over and over and over again. Everyone and their mother probably has this Wet n Wild eyeshadow trio, and Walking on Eggshells, definitely my go-to quick eye look. But obviously, as you can see, I love the that kind of iridescent, pearlescent pink shade in the bottom of the palette. Wear it all the time. Let's see what else I have here. Just trying to get some of these eyeshadows off of me. The Naked Basics palette, the little one, I definitely used this for a while as my go-to palette. These two neutral shades I definitely used the heck out of. Just one taupey one and one highlight one. I love them both. I didn't use the other shades as much, although this white one on the end is certainly on its way, but WOS and Naked 2 in this palette were my absolute favorites. And along the same lines in the Naked Original palette, everybody has this, right? I'm shocked, actually, that more aren't used because I have used this forever, but Buck is well loved. I know it's surprising, but it's a nice matte brown shade. Naked is too, but Buck is so creamy, and it's a really, really nice color to deepen the crease. Love that. And perhaps my two most well-loved shadows of all time. This is my second one of these. It's Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek. You can't see it because it's my skin tone color. Absolutely love this for my crease when I'm trying to create a look and a gradient from the bottom of my, you know, from my lid to my brow bone. I love that as a transition color. And my other most well-loved Makeup Geek shadow in Shimma Shimma. This is just a really pretty, almost like the Walking on Eggshells color. Just a really pretty, I don't use it as a highlight, but I use it all the time on my lid to just lighten up a look, and I absolutely love it, and I will repurchase it over and over and over again. Is that all my, so that, I think that's all my shadows, guys. That's everything, or everything that I have well loved and hit pan on. That's it for me, guys. That's all of my well-loved makeup that I have actually hit pan on. So I will continue to plow through some of my favorites, and maybe I can do a kind of makeup graveyard video, because as I was going through finding things that I've hit pan on, I definitely have some makeup that I should probably get rid of just because it's old. So maybe that'll be my next video. Until then, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.